Right, so some homework for you guys to work on. So one thing that you'll have heard me talk about here and there so far is sending our dogs ahead, being able to send them ahead of us. So when we can send dogs ahead for at least one piece of equipment, if not multiple, then it just means that the dogs can focus on where they're going rather than looking at what we're doing and possibly looking back at us, watching where our hands are. They can get on with looking at the equipment. It means they navigate it better, they miss less items out, they're less likely to knock the pole off and things like that, and they can gain more confidence because when they're working further ahead, it boosts the confidence even further. It also means they can go at their speed rather than our speed, so it just means that they can get more done. But getting the dogs to go ahead isn't always that easy, especially when they have got a really good focus on us because they want to see where we are and where the food or the toy is that we've got as well. So sending them ahead, hello Rip Chip, there are several ways, hello, to do that. So these are my dogs. I've got Merlin and Ripley and Pepper Potts. I didn't throw it, I was pointing at you, my love. There you go. So one way is to use something like a target item. So a target item can be something that's on the floor, or it can be something upright like a cone, and we teach the dogs to go to the target basically. Okay, so if I was working my dogs to go forward now, obviously I haven't got a jump in here. Go peekaboo, I could put the target somewhere ahead of us. I didn't ask her anything yet, did I? Right, you go peekaboo, you go and get that. Rip the Pepper, right Merlin, target, yes. And I can send them ahead over to that target. So if this was a jump, Merlin, back up, come here. Well, go peekaboo because it's going to take a long time. Good boy, aren't you? You go over there, you. Merlin, go target, yes. I know that I could send him over the jump, over to the target, and that will send him ahead of me, okay? So we can teach a target, that's not a problem at all. A target can be anything. It can be a frisbee, it could be a Pringles can lid, it could be a coaster or a placemat or whatever you are happy for your dog to go and put their paw on, really. And the way that you would teach it, one for you, Pepper Potts, is you literally lure to get front feet on, yes. Treat a couple of times, and then what we start to do is chuck a treat. Find it somewhere different. Go find. It's down there, trust me. Merlin, Ripley. Did you get it? Pepper Potts. Lure again. Maybe a treat somewhere along the line, and then get them to come off. Find it. You're not looking very well today, are you? Hey? Ripley off. Pepper Potts. Luring again. Good girl. And the treat coming off is good girl. Is to get them to go away from it so that then, yes, they start to put their paws on it when you ask, when you give them a chance to. That's nice. Good girl, Ripley. There you go. Pepper. Right, now we've got too many dogs. Good. Pepper. Yes. Good girl. So then what will start to happen, obviously in one session there's much chance of them doing this correctly as when you've done a couple of sessions. Good girl, Ripley. Get it. Pepper Potts. Yes, good girl. But once you've done a couple of sessions and you're finding that they start looking at what you're pointing at and what you're luring them to, and they start to put their foot on it like Pepper's doing there, good girl, then you can start putting a word to this. So that might be target, literally target. It might be away, as in move away. It might be pause, it can be whatever you want it to be, really. So Pepper at the minute has been using the word pause on, but the rest of my dogs have always had target. I'm not sure why I've ended up doing it differently. So Merlin, Ripley, Merlin, target. Merlin's found a treat, he's happy. Target. Oh my good God. Right, come here. You target. Pause. Which pause? Yeah, they're meant to be on that, aren't they? Where's your paws? Yes, good girl. Good. Let me turn around because you can't really see what she's doing. Ripley, paws. Yes, go get it. Pepper, paws. Yes. So can you see how she has a little foot thingy to show that she's made contact with it? It's actually a sensory mat she's using. Merlin, target. Yes. So this is rubbery with a funny texture on it. But I say it can be anything as long as it's different to the flooring. So if it's if you're on carpet, don't then have something that's like a square of carpet, like a carpet tile, because it's going to feel the same and it's not going to be much of a target for your dog. But just working them, luring them on so they feel that they're on something different. Tell them yes, or if you click a train, you can use a click. Get the treat in there, or a couple of treats, and then throw a treat to lure them off. So they come off of it and they turn to come back. We lure them back on. Yes, treat, couple of treats, get them off of it again. Wait for them to turn back, lure them, and what will start to happen is they'll start to think, right, I'll come closer. Something good happens when I come closer, and then their foot will accidentally touch the target. Yes, there's a treat, that's good. See if they put the second foot on. Yes, another treat for that. Throw another treat away. Let them come back to it, and then they'll start actually offering, which is kind of where Pepper is now. So whenever there's a target nearby, generally speaking, are you ready, guys? Merlin, go target. Says can't, Ripley's in the way. Target, good girl. Pepper Potts. Yes, good. Pepper started offering now, so I haven't actually asked her anything, but she then offers. We'll do it from a different direction because no one can see. On there. And Ripley. Pepper Potts. Pepper. Target. Pepper. Hey, I've got it. Pause. Right, now there's too many dogs again. Go get it. Pepper. Pause. Yes. Okay, like that. So that's one way. Another way is to teach dogs to look ahead. So I'll do that as a separate video for you so you can decide which you want to work on. You can work on all of them, you haven't got to choose just one. But that is one way of getting the dogs to move ahead, and that is to a target.